My name is Viola Haynes, and of course, everybody called me Vi. So I grew up in a place called Great Neck Village. I grew up there with my father. Had three brothers. It was four of them. Two lived on one side of the street, and two lived on the other side. One had 9 children. One had 4 children. One had 7 children, and we had 6. So we just played with each other. We just had our own family to play with. And our grandmother lived in the center of all of us. So it was just a wonderful place to be. The kids would get together and our parents my daddy had a pickup truck. He would load all of us in the back of his truck and take us to Seaview Beach. And he and my mother would stay there and watch everybody. And we could go in the water and we could, all the things that were there to play in. I used to love the cars. First thing I wanted to do was, listen, give me a quarter so I can get on the cars, in the cars. So you get in the cars, and then you had 4 or 5 kids who also were in the cars, and they call them bump cars, and you just bumping each other, just running into each other. That was lots of fun. And of course, then the merry-go-round, and then there were rides. You know, you could ride up, get up and ride, but not too far like they go now. They don't go as high. They didn't go as high as they go now. But they went very excited us. We were excited. We'd all gather at a place. They had the hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff. We'd all gather there. And our father, either one father or another one of the fathers, would buy all the kids hamburgers and hot dogs and ice cream cones. And every Friday and Saturday you had music. And you had dancing. Well, when I was a teenager, that's what I loved. You know, you go to dance. Oh, yeah, I loved to dance. I did. I danced. Mm-hmm. Well, we had jitterbug. That's what we used to call it during that time. Jitterbug. Just jumping and pulling each other and just going flying fast, you know. And that was what we called it, jitterbug. They had a big old ballroom where we all gathered in there and danced. Mm-hmm. And we had our soda pops, you know, and we thought we drank those like they were, you know, kind of special drinks. We thought it was great, the greatest thing that ever existed. It was. We missed it when they tore it down. And I used to go, when I was a really early teenager, we used to always go to the beach to get a job in the summertime when school closed. We go to Virginia Beach to get a job. So I went down there. My little job was, I used to take care of a little boy. And so the only way I could go to Virginia Beach, down where the water to the ocean, was to take that little boy. Anyway, if I had that little boy, I could go down there. Oh, that was in the newspaper. That was really news. Because they had pictures of all those kids, all of us, in the water, and storm came up and blew us all under for a while, yeah. The pastor, they blew him away. The children, we were all being baptized. The children, they just blew us under. Dr. Fentress used to hang out at my house. He was a good friend of my husband's. He was a wonderful doctor, he was. And we used to say, well, here comes Dr. Fentress because he's really got some good perfume on today. It used to really smell good. Well, I think Seaview would probably fit in as the most enjoyable place that blacks had to go. You know, I had to say that because we didn't have any place else to go. So I would have to say for blacks to go, it was the most enjoyable place.